Welcome to my review of Magical Greenhouse that will be coming to Steam in November. Now, I played the demo that is available at the moment. So, looking at our graphics first. Okay, we start in our Magical Greenhouse, of course, and we can see we've got a few plants, very cute looking. There's lots of shelves to add more plants on, and we've got our little interface that tells us what we need to be doing with those plants, whether they need trimming so we can collect parts of them, or whether they need watering. Then we have our apothecary table, which I think is adorable, and once we select a recipe to make, it has this beautiful little animation and comes up with the bottle of potion. Then we have our shopping basket with our little widgets down the bottom. This is where we get our new plants and our potion recipes that we're going to need to make from our cuttings from our new plants. There's also a decor boosts in there as well. And next we have our interface, which is interesting because it is on a screen, so we're not actually going into the town, but this is where we interface with the townsfolk, and we've got a request button and a village button to show what types of potions that they all want. And of course we get rewards for that. And it takes our stamina, which is up in the corner as well, with our money counter and the date. As you can see, the townsfolk can have little chats with you to request their different potions. There is no voice acting in this, so there is a lot of reading, if that's your sort of thing. Very sweet. It looks like a messenger chat, and it also sends you the money through that program as well. Next, coming back to our greenhouse, we've got what looks like an old school MP3 player or iPod, and we can actually change the different music that we're listening to between a couple of different tracks and change the levels. And so I rated the graphics as good. Next, the gameplay. So you're cutting your cuttings off your plants to harvest them for our potions. So you also have to water them, and this is something that I had to get used to. So as you can see here, what I'm doing is I'm cutting, taking the cuttings, I'm watering my plants, and I'm just running through my stamina. And I did not realize, again, another water, you can let it go down to 1 droplet of water. I didn't realize this. I'm like, oh, okay, I need to water all my plants. Let's water all my plants. And unfortunately, I have now got 2 stamina left for the day. I go to do some crafting in my potions apothecary table, and oh look, not enough energy to do anything. So that was a big mistake I made right at the start and had to readjust. And go, oh, okay, I don't need to water everything every single day. That's just going to eat up all of my energy, and I'm not going to have enough left over. So I only had the choice to move on to the next day. Then I was a little bit more cautious. I'm still watering when it's about halfway, and as I said, I found out that I could water it when they were way down at 1 droplet left. I even let some of them go to a wilted stage. I don't think that's a great idea for real plants or for digital ones. So you just got to watch out for that. You've also got the option of enchanting your plants to bring their level up. That's the little wand with the star on the top. Next, we've got our request system from our people in our town. There are seasonal requests, such as that one from our dragon person. And we need specific plants and specific recipes to fulfill these requests. You're not going to have access to all of them, and the seasonal ones especially, they disappear after when the season is over, so you just got to watch out for that. You might not get those really big rewards. The gameplay here is so much fun making your little potions. I really adore that setup. It makes me very happy. And then we go back over to our requests. We've got Froggy, his little glue. Next, anything that we have made and hasn't been sold can be put in our store. Again, you're going to need the energy to open the store for the day, but then they sell. They don't sell for as much as when they are requested by the villagers, but I found the gameplay to be good. It was good. Now, story, as you can see there, we've got seasons happening. But honestly, that's about it for the story. I didn't really feel like there was much going on. So I left it as there was a story. So coziness. Now that's what we're all here for. I found this to be really aesthetically pleasing, and it made me so happy with the purples in the a lot of the purples. I just love purple. I think you've worked that out. And this little animation makes me very happy, so I rated it just a bit higher than a warm hug. So my overall rating was good graphics, good gameplay, coziness is a little bit better than a warm hug, not much in the way of story, but that's fine, and I absolutely loved the colour palette, so I gave it a 7 out of 10. This one is on the Next Fest for Steam at the moment, and it launches in November. So if you want to have a go at this one, go and have a go at the demo now. Thank you very much, and see you again soon.